Does this ever get old? Never, never, never. Welcome to Furball Farm Cat Sanctuary YouTube channel. We are located in Faribault, Minnesota. Every cat that you see here is fully vetted. And what does that mean? Spayed or neutered. We test for feline leukemia and FIV. We vaccinate for rabies, distemper, and feline leukemia. And within the last month, we have started microchipping every one of your cats. And if they need something different or something extra, like a dental, a shave job, Hannah Scissorhands is here to save the day. I have to look. I actually have to look. Some of them need thyroid testing or glucose testing or old fart testing. We do it all for your cats. So that's what fully vetted means. And pretty much the only time you see kerfuffles is when they're waiting for treats. They turn into toddlers. All right, we're ready. It is a Floridian kind of day here. Julie loves it, Chris not so much. Chris always thinks of moving to Antarctica on days like these. So hi everybody. So Caleb is not getting a shave job. He is getting a haircut with the clippers from Hannah Scissorhands. So it's not going to be a shave. He at first said yes, and then he thunk about it. And he said, oh dear, because he did not honestly think that you would raise $5,000, like legit. Then he started getting cold feet, and then I started getting cold feet going, oh, I'll have to take his place. And then we were like, Caleb, how about if you get a really nice haircut using those trimmers? And he was like, okay. So, hey, you know how a lot of guys like to have long, shaggy hair? He's one of them. He's at least willing to get a haircut so he won't have a mop, so. Oh, boy. And do you know that Matt offered his legs? He offered his legs to us. Isn't that cute? So I'll have to do the tally. I do think we're still we're hovering around $4,000, but we're not gonna bulk at that. Caleb truly is blown away that people would donate to these cats. Truly, he couldn't believe it. Like, when he saw the numbers go up, he was like, oh boy, what did I just get myself into? So you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. So I'm gonna start. I'll go into the meet and greet room. Last night, actually, you guys, I'll show you the kitten. We had an emergency last night, so y'all are gonna babysit for one quick second. Be right back. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna turn this heat down here. All right, so we got a text last night. This is Hannah Scissorhands. There's Michelle with one L. We get to call her Pug Michelle. That's Pug Michelle. And she's not offended by that. All right, here we go. This is an example of what happens that we have a hard time saying no to. It was last night I'm just looking to see what time it was. Oops. Doo-doo-doo. I'm going to tell you a story. It was, here we go. Craig he sent it at 4:42. I didn't get it until, until 7:51. So this is what he sent me a picture of. Oh, you're not seeing it. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, look away if you don't like icky stuff. Ah, and Janice is in the view. Isn't that kind of funny? Thank you, Lois. Thank you, guys. I'm not even noticing. I will look in a minute. So we got this text, and I get a bazillion texts, and there it is. And we got a text like that, and I sent him to Dr. Ashley. And then I texted Jelly because she was still here. And do you know that when Dr. Ashley saw the pictures of that kitten, she said, I'll be right over, send him over. So at like 9 o'clock, 9:30 last night, that kitten arrived here. Dr. Ashley went right to work, ended up being a male kitty. He's gonna make it, y'all. He's gonna make it. But he was a nobody's kitten. And so if nobody would have cared to contact us, that kitten would have just went septic and died. But now he is, Dr. Ashley took him home to hospitalize him. And we're waiting to see what she names him. So she said the injuries were consistent with something trying to attack him. So isn't that awesome? I was gonna have Jelly just get him set up in a cage for the night and get some next guard combo on. And Dr. Ashley said, nope, I'll be there. She came right over. Isn't that amazing? She is priceless. That's all I can say. So we'll let you know what we name the kitty, what she names the kitty. She did have to sedate the kitty. And he is now a neutered young man. And he's very sweet. So now we are in our ISO room. Ryder gets to come out. Is he still in here? He might not even be in here anymore. I've been busy all day. I cleaned the fountains. If you watch Twitch or YouTube, you saw me cleaning the fountains. Oh, he is still in here. He got the go-ahead to come out. The green light. He seems to like it in here, though, y'all. There's Starfruit. There's Father Abraham. Hi, Father Abraham. And there's Tundra. And there's Pan. Oh, thank you, Sally, for donating for the new kitten. Pan. That was not necessary, Bozzy. He just threw me an F-bomb. Hi, Panny. Can you meow for everybody? Pan. Thank you, Panny. That's Pan. That's Panny Marie. Pan. Hi, Panny Marie. Isn't she beautiful? Hi, Panny Marie. She is reincarnation of Pan. This is Panny came back to life in this body. Pan! Isn't that crazy? I mean, who knows? I'll have to find out how old this Panny Marie is. Maybe this is Panny Marie that came back. Pan! No, her meow is so much like Panny's. Hi, Pan. It makes me feel better. Like, you know how you have a hole in your heart when you have to euthanize one of your fur babies? This cat fills the hole in my heart from Panny. Panny, can you meow for them? Pan. My Panny. So we're going to find her a really good home. And I don't want to take her home because that would not be good because I'm not home enough. Panny. But I do love her and it fills the hole in my heart. So there's Father Abraham. Has many friends, has many fans, and has a cute bow. There was a meow. Pan. Hi, Ann Cavall. And isn't Tundra a sweetie pie? We'll go in that room. Actually, I think Keith is out and about. I think Hannah put a collar on Keith. So I know that people were talking about how Keith was really super skinny. The thing is that He wasn't emaciated, because if he was emaciated, Dr. Ashley would never have neutered him. He was just a hungry boy. Yeah, doesn't Father Abraham look awesome? You are so stinking adorable. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he was just so cute. All right, I think we want to get Leo out of here also. And I'm thinking that Naomi might be able to come out also. Hi, Naomi, but you can see that these cats are quite content. We don't really want Carrie out because we want to work with her still. And she is just a little girl. We'd like to work with her some more. So, yes, Robert said it perfectly. There is a big difference between being emaciated and being slightly underweight. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, let's go. So the kittens in the middle have diarrhea. And so Dr. Ashley has put them on a course of antibiotics and anti-diarrhea medicine. And Chris is in there feeding extra. Some of the little ones need a little bit of extra help with KMR. So Chris is in here. Okay, let's see if she can pet Noah. Chris says that they're not pistols no more.
Well, they still hiss.
They still hiss. So she's going to pet Noah.
You're harder to reach up there, buddy. I know. It's okay. You liked it, remember?
Isn't he pretty?
You like it. You know it. That's what the other one did too when I was petting him.
Oh,
Okay, I guess I like it.
So what happened to the kitties that were in the cage in the meet and greet room? I'm going to get there, Lori.
Can't decide if he likes this or not.
Yeah, he's like trying to figure out, do I like this or don't I? Am I supposed to like this? I thought my mama told me humans were bad.
Whoa, you were thinking about biting me. The other one went underneath because I tried to hug it.
Oh, she tried to hug Jane, and Jane was feisty and said, no thanks.
I said, no, thank you.
So look at these cutie patooties. These guys are on a course of anti-diarrheal medicine, which is totally common. We get cats that lived outside. Very, very common. All right, here we go. Let's go to, oh, gee, imagine that. Just send us out the door. All right, let's go to room number 1. All right. Black Beauty. Hi, Black Beauty. There's my girls. Hi. You're not Black Beauty. Let me see who's up here. I can't see. That might be Black Beauty. That's Harper right here, I think. So I'm going to tell you about my Tweety Pie. Tweety Pie. I see that a Hazel lost her kitty. Look at elevator butt. Do you guys know that Miss Tweety Pie had a condition called pyometra? So she definitely would have went septic and died if she was not spayed, if she was not brought into us. My little Tweety Pie. This is Stormy right here. Hi, Stormy. Yes, you're so nice. And I can't reach up there. There's Black Beauty up there. So pyometra is an infection in the uterus, and the treatment is a spay. So lucky that we got her, because that would have taken her life. We got Oceana in here. Oh, I think that's Keith. Let me get down here and see if that's Keith. Because I'm not, oh, you guys, there's, oh, there's Keith. Hi, buddy. I'm not sure where Kirsty is. Kirsty and Keith kind of look alike, which is probably why their kittens look like them. There is, hi Keith. This is Raylyn. See if I can, Raylyn is petable. Hi, baby girl. Hi, honey. You're just kind of scared. Yeah, just like all of them. Tweety Pie, are you making her feel welcome, huh? Hi, baby girl. So this is Raylyn. It's okay, baby girl. We've only had her for like a week. We weren't able to work with her every day last week because we had Slate and Officer John in here and they wouldn't let us near them. So I know I'm missing comments. I apologize for that. And then Oceana is in here. I have not heard about how my back is doing yet, about the treatment. So I'm hoping that it's an easy fix. Aw, there's Oceana. I think it's spelled Raelyn. I think that's what it's spelled. So Keith is enjoying the Temptations right here. And Kirsty must be out, is what I'm assuming. So I don't see her in here. Thank you for the donation for Keith to get some churro. I will pass it along to the team. Isn't Stormy beautiful? You are one beautiful girl. All right. I think I got everybody. Hi, Harper. Bye, Jewel. Okay. So I'm assuming that Kirsty, Miss Thang, wanted out. Hi, Jacinda. There's Stuart. All right, I had to fix my gimbal. All right, so we're going around the world in the sanctuary and then we'll go outside. Got some cat lovers here. There's our Ishmael. Hi, Ishmael. Hi, my baby boy. Yes, Officer John and Slate, I believe, are now out running the sanctuary. I just love him. Hi, Taji. This is Taji. Hi, Taji. This is Tasia. I call her Taji. Thank you, Jan, for Diane and friends. Awesome. James Baker, are you sending us some juicy storms from Las Vegas? Yes, every cat is beautiful in their own way. That's like a Barney song. Look at all these cats getting some lovin's. So if you are new, we are open daily from 1 to 5. We don't ever take a holiday because these cats don't take a holiday either. Look at Tilty. She's like, I need some humans over here. Nope, I don't have a churu. Hi, my Tilty. Yes, you are so beautiful. Tilty's going to get a shave. She is going to get shaved. Have no fear. She's older now, and she more than likely will need a dental, and we are there, folks. We are there. Isn't that amazing? All right, we're going to go. So we're going around the world in the sanctuary. $10. Okay, I'll let them know. I'll let the team know. I'll let Michelle know. Hey, can you grab like 15 churu and just give it randomly to visitors for churu? Awesome. All right, Michelle got it. She's wiping up cat cologne from the walls first. There's last man standing. Hi, Vinny. Hi, Vinny. Hi, Vinnyford. Look at, every time I go live now, Arnold pops in my view. All because somebody questioned whether or not we still had Arnold. Like, did he secretly pass and we didn't want to tell anybody? Now I see him. All right. There's Ty getting some churro. Isn't that cute? I have a tickle in my throat. Thank you, Robert Snow. Extra love for showing Ishmael. Thank you. We're not supposed to have favorites, but he kind of is one of my favorites. I can't help it. All right. Looks like there's a lot of cats outside. Look at, there's Fatalicious. Hi, Fatty. Fatty. All right, churro. Somebody has to give Fatty some churro also. So look, so Michelle is handing out churro. Can somebody give Fatty? She's starving to death, as you can see. She's like, she only has like an hour left of life. Okay.
She is chunky.
Awesome. So YouTube is donating churro
that's awesome.
for the cats. So that's awesome. There's Stewie. There's Alaska. Janice and Hannah are the chefs of the day. Sometimes I make fun of Hannah on Twitch, and I call her the chef, the cat soup chef. Hannah's good at making cat soup. All right, I'll sneak behind Michelle out here.
Would you like an extra one, my dear? The YouTubers donated it. I wanted to.
Yay! Thank you, YouTube, for donating money for churro. Yay!
I'm using this spoon.
And we will get them, Janelle. We will get that too. That way, it's not all at once. Caleb's due amount. It is over $4,000. I have to do the tally. He's shocked. Let me tell you, my 22-year-old is speechless. Like, he legit didn't think that anyone would donate for him to get his hair buzzed. He didn't think it was a possibility. Y'all proved him wrong. Look at, this is Alicia right here. This is a great Tobin picture right here. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Isn't that a great Tobin? So we will, as more visitors come, we'll get more churro to hand out. We have, I think we're about 500 short for if we want to make the $5,000 amount. I feel really bad because Caleb didn't believe that you guys would donate. And when it was like, people were donating like crazy, he got cold feet and he's like, oh my God, Mom, oh my God. He got scared. And so I was thinking I was gonna have to shave my head. But if y'all are okay with him getting a haircut by Hannah Scissorhands, with our white clippers, that's probably what we're gonna do. So look at, your cats are getting plenty of churro, plenty of attention, plenty of love. All right, we're gonna go around the world out here in our playground. If you are new, again, all of our cats are spayed, neutered, vaccinated, vetted, microchipped, loved. We even vaccinate for fetal and leukemia. This is the temperature that Chris does not like. All right, so it is Worm. Thank you, Nullifer, for your donation. Thank you, D. Seymour, for donating for Caleb's haircut. Thank you. And Teresa, you guys are amazing. Oh, my Atlanta. You guys are awesome. Don't we do a good job of taking care of your cats? All of us together. Look at, you got Uncle Bruce is speechless. He's saying thank you. All right. So you will notice that some of these houses have names. If you send us a plastic, we are preferring plastic, cat house, we're going to write your name or whatever you want on it. So it is hot out here. We did some people sent me some names to put on their wood ones. Once they fall apart, they go bye-bye. So whoever donated, make sure you send a screenshot of what you donated so I can get the right house. And the number to text it to is 298-7634. Oh, my Lanta, really, Robert? 3 people from Twitch ordered 3 different pools. Our cats are going to be, oh my gosh, it's going to be a resort back here. It's going to be a funner resort because we got Jay that's adding more ledges and funner things out here. These cats are going to, oh, it's going to be like Valley Fair, right? Here's the Caddy Shack. I ordered some fountains, solar fountains to go in the pools. I'll have to get some more. They do like these pools. They don't go swimming, but they like to dip their paws in it and they like to drink from it. Maybe we'll have Waylon show us. Nope. Maybe. Doesn't that look refreshing though? Amy, I'll write that on when it comes. The nip dispensary, that's hilarious. So again, this morning, that rock fountain was cleaned. We try to clean it once a week. We dump it and add water to keep it fresh. And once a week, we really clean it well. I'm sure that Ruben has his Speedos on. There is a very nice breeze blowing on your cats. Isn't this cute? I missed Stephanie a donation for Caleb's Dew and Blackbeard to have churu. Thank you. Let me, you guys can focus on these cats. Let me look up. Thank you for bringing that to my attention though. I'm really missing stuff. All right, Stephanie. Let me scroll up. Lots of comments are awesome. Stephanie, thank you for Caleb's Dew and churu. Got it. Don't be shy if I miss a comment or a donation. Don't be shy to shout it out here. Say, Julie, you missed my comment. And it's mainly so I don't trip and fall. Isn't that so cool? Somebody sent us that and we like it so well that we went on Amazon and ordered 2 more of them. Isn't that cool? Here's Francesca. So I didn't know that people on Twitch sent us a pool, or 3 pools, I should say. So I went to Ace Hardware because our cats have to have pools, right? Look at, there's the Canada house. Yesterday, I guess it was Canada Day. Janice had a good idea to write A. Thank you, Beth. Would you guys do AY for A for Canada? A. Thanks, Diane. Have a great rest of your afternoon. There's the Furball Funhouse. Would you do AY? Oh, EY? A. Is that like Fonzie? AYE? I'll have to wait for a real Canadian to tell me. If I don't see Connie or Bruce, I'm gonna text Connie and say, how do I spell A? There's Dottie. I see Dottie all the time. Oh, Stephanie is Canadian. All right, Stephanie said EH. Okay, I'm gonna put EH on there. Then it'll be really Canadian. Isn't this a cool area? We can put a pool in this area too then. We'll have enough pools to put all around. This is gonna be like a resort, right? Eh? Somebody texted me. Oh, good. That's funny. Okay. If Chris is listening, the case of the missing records has been solved. If Chris is listening, Dr. Sandy said, yes, we have the files for Ivy, Katie, and Summer. Rob will drop off in a minute. So if you're listening, the case of the missing records, the case has been solved. Chris, did you hear that? Oh, okay. Sandy just texted. Yes, we have files for Ivy, Katie, and Summer.
Yay!
Yay, Chris is happy.
Hey,
So Rob will,
notice those weren't your cats.
yes, they never looked at the paperwork. So Rob will drop it off.
Sweet.
All right, thank goodness. Yeah, look at these pancakes. Look at, there's Bor. He kind of makes a thick, fluffy pancake, right? Hey, that one came from Uta, that tube one, but we couldn't write her name on there because it's black. So it is a hot day. This is what our cats do on hot days. There's another Canada house. It's called the Gosselin Place. It looks like there's actually cats in there. It's a hopping corner. So I'll show you what Jade has put up so far. He's gonna work in the morning when it's not so hot. Look at all these cats. So Bruce and Todd, Bruce from Canada and Todd put this up. Frisco, just a temporary fix for when it rains. It doesn't get in the kitty litter. Isn't this a cool view though? So we went around the world. Could you imagine if we had a ball pit? They'd be peeing on the balls. It would be stinky. So he is making the it double wide, it looks like. I saw him working in this area over here. Let's go over here and see what Jay did. Looks like he doubled it. I can smell the new. Oh, look it. There's even a cat in there. Isn't that cool? So I wonder, so maybe this is brand new. This level is brand new. All right. All right, so I am going to end in this corner. And I suppose I should have showed the new shirt that we have. Shirt of the month for July is Teamwork Makes This Possible. Go to furballfarmshop.com and order your shirt. Keep us busy. 100% of the profits for our merch shop goes directly into the care of the cats. And that's why this place looks like a resort, is because it's teamwork makes this dream work, and we're all a part of it. So, all right, so we will be on Facebook at 4 o'clock. You can watch your cats. Live stream on Twitch. We are furball_farm, and we are live on YouTube 24/7. So thanks for watching, and I'll make sure that we give out the churu to visitors as they come, and I'll get the A put on the houses. So, all right, have a great rest of your afternoon. Bye.